Welcome into the In and Out show here presented by the Real Spill podcast. We are currently live coming to you instead of a pre-recorded episode. We've got a live streamed episode here for you guys today. It's February 25th. Roman Kelly, Nazir Sheik, aka Gliz, coming to you guys with all things NBA topics. We're going to be getting into a few different things today, but the main priority is going to be the standings. We're past the All-Star break. We're past all of the important aspects of what happens in the middle of the season. Teams start locking in right now. They start playing their best ball right now. They try to get everybody healthy and into the rotations, and you start seeing a better brand of basketball from the good teams and from those teams battling for those playoff and play-in spots. So we're going to be chatting about what we kind of expect to happen going forward here in these next week or so, depending on injuries and whatnot, but based on what we've seen here recently. Gliz, how are you today, sir? How's the last week or so been?
It's smooth, man. It's always good when the Celtics is winning. We got a rep today. We looking good. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm repping even though we lost still. I'm still going to rep. We this is our NBA show here on the channel, so I'm going to wear the NBA gear even if my team is making boneheaded decisions at the end of games like Luka did last night.
That was crazy game. I fell asleep, woke up seeing that. I said,
shoot
damn.
it, shoot the ball. There's enough time to attack the offensive glass there. A lot of Luka's misses are those kind of misses that kind of bounce up anyway when he does miss. Bron's not set to make a good shot there, but it did look like Bron called for it. So I don't know what Bron's talking about there in the end of the game press conference. I don't know.
That's typical Bron, bro.
Bron does that. Bron's made that decision a million times right there. So the fact that it got made to him, I don't know why he's acting like it's a surprise. But Luka didn't want the shot. He was deep. I thought on the first instance when he got it, he probably should have shot it. And then he didn't. And then
he shoots deep threes. He hits
exactly.
Hits
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you hesitated.
Deep threes rather than him being on right there on the 3-point line. He hits deep ones. That's what he do.
I don't understand hesitating on the first one. Is it because that Bron's that close to you on the floor? Maybe
he's still seeing Jaylen Brown ghost. He's still seeing Jaylen Brown's ghost, bro. That's all it is.
Once you hesitated, Jonathan Isaac stepped or whatever, hit a little, shuffle towards him a bit, and then he wanted to pass it up, and then that was it. So the fact that they were even in the game to that extent there towards the end was tough, but that's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes. Magic get the victory. Your Celtics get the victory as well last night. Ball was getting shared. Good hoops the Celtics are playing right now. And let's get right into that. Let's start in the East, Gliz, because your Celtics are sitting in the number 2 seed. Not expected at all. Not what I had in my preseason predictions. Probably the most wrong I've been about any team this season, I think, in terms of just my preseason standing prediction. I don't see them letting up either. You see that Jason Tatum started to make a late push to potentially get back.
You see the commercial?
Yeah, I saw it. I like what the Celtics are doing. I think that they can continue to do so. Do you want to see Tatum come back as soon as possible, or would you rather this be like a let's integrate him when we know he's 101% ready.
But the thing is though, like it's like
Basically, when do you want to see him?
he can low-key, I want him back like March, like the middle of March. So basically it's soon, right? But the only thing is because people act like when he comes back, he has to be like 30 points a game or something, or he has to be 100%. He's probably gonna be like 85%. But then it's like you can't just wait till let's wait till playoffs and then put him in there, and that's when like shit really you gonna mess up the
Yeah,
rotation,
he's
the
not in
chemistry,
game
right?
rhythm right now. Even if he gets in
But then
game
it's
shape, he's not
like
in game
Tatum.
rhythm.
Tatum is our point guard, so when he comes back, he don't even have to put up 30. Even if he's not scoring 30, or when he was scoring 30, he still led us in assists. He's the point guard because of the team. He's gonna rebound. He's gonna play point guard. So it's like the ball is in his hands. He's gonna make the decisions because he's the best decision maker we got on the team, and that's not gonna put strain on his body or nothing. You gotta have him play some games. Let him play 25, 20, 25 a game, ease in, come out like sixth, seventh man with Pritchard and them, and just get flowing. But the East is it's just the Pistons, really. You got the Pistons. I mean, the
Are
Knicks
they
is physical.
serious? Are we taking them serious now?
Bro, you have to, gang.
Even after the way that they looked against them Spurs, I
But
feel
this,
like the Pistons are serious in the aspect of what the East is, but they're still a tier below what's happening
gang,
in the West.
yeah,
when
but
the-
it's like the Spurs is above. They tier one, and you got Wemby. But they was running pick and roll. You got soon as K has somebody set the screen, then you got Wemby in the paint. But they OD gang, and they can't shoot. So what they supposed to do though? You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
they not fucking with the Spurs. Ain't nobody fucking with them for real, other than maybe the Nuggets, OKC,
that's it.
the
So
Celtics.
that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. OKC, the Nuggets, and the Spurs are all I fear. If you put them up against the Pistons in a 7-game series, I'm going to take those 3 teams every single time.
Yeah, but that means they get to the finals though, and that means shit. They serious.
Yeah, with the way that they looked against the Knicks, I like them over the Knicks now. I'm shifting my point on that.
Yeah.
I felt like if it was them two in the Eastern
Chuck, you
Conference
funny.
Finals, Chuck in the comments here. Get in the comments if you're watching this live. I know it's only showing us one YouTube viewer at the
It's
moment.
the
I'm sure
Lakers
that
champ.
number's
We're gonna
gonna
talk
go up.
we're gonna talk about the Lakers when we go to the West.
Yeah, we'll chat about the Lakers here soon, even though they not getting the job done against the Magic team that I personally hate watching on the road.
They're terrible good.
They're 13-15 on the road. We should not be losing to a team like that. It's fade the Magic on the road every time. It's why the Lakers were a big bet yesterday on the radio show, and we fucked that up a little bit. But let's get right into it more so here in the East. Like we were mentioning, the Pistons and the Celtics. What do we think of the Knicks and Cavs? Because they played last night, Liz, and
Yeah, it was bad.
Cavs looked like they were on both ends of the floor, just a completely better team.
Good. It's starting to look like, you know what?
It's
like,
the Jalen Brunson and a bunch of guys. That's what it looks like out there.
Cat, like, you know, I hate Cat. I don't like Cat. I never liked Cat for real. But man,
I've
he
always
getting
hated
exposed
Cat.
this year. He getting exposed this year. And then now it's looking like Brunson. Now it's like when people's like, man, can a 6'2" guard lead you to anything? But then it's like, that's why they got all them.
His
But that's
name's
why
not
they got
Stephen
Cat.
Curry. No.
But that's why you got OG and OG. Hey, what does OG Anunoby do? What is he good at? Because when OG got paid all that money, it was he
He's
gonna
good at
play
getting
defense.
a steal and getting in transition.
He gonna play defense and he
He's
gonna
good
hit a
at getting
corner.
a bucket on the break.
This nigga OG Anunoby is stealing money, gang. We gotta have a real talk about it. Like OG Anunoby is not doing nothing for
He's their
them,
best
gang.
defender. He's their best defender. He's not
I mean,
performing
he
like
is.
it, but he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Their
But
most
I
important
can't.
defender.
I can't get 15 out of you. I can't get 12, 15 out of you consistent. I can't get a
No,
corner three.
You
I
might
can't
get
get a
8
consistent
points
corner
one
three.
night. Listen, you might get 8 points one night. You might get 7 points one night. Look, every 4 or 5 games, I'm going to give you 16, 18.
They said Brunson falling off. I don't even think it's Brunson falling off, gang. I don't think it's Brunson, but it's like if nobody else is giving you buckets, and you Brunson, you have to overscore. You got to do everything.
He's not getting consistent support, and he's getting exposed on the defensive end. He's getting picked on.
Yeah, he been that though.
defensive
Yeah,
end.
you've been known that was something. Though.
They're not doing a good job of hiding it, though.
Yeah, and that's why they got Mikal, they got Josh Hart, they got all these niggas.
They tried to
just
bring
got
all
Jeremy
these
Sohan.
athletic defenders in to try to hide it, and they're not doing a good job of that. But I think offensively, the Knicks are just not getting that consistent second piece game in.
They should
game
never
out.
fired D'Antoni, gang. I mean,
Or
yeah,
should
they
I
should
say
never
third
fired.
piece?
Did I say
Tibbs.
D'Antoni? Tibbs, yeah,
Thibodeau.
Tibbs. They should never
Yeah.
fire Tibbs, gang.
D'Antoni
'Cause
was
now they
there
not
like
even- yeah,
D'Antoni was
man,
there
though.
back when Jeremy Lin and Carmelo were there.
Now they not even playing. You got Mike Brown. They not even, at least with Tibbs, they was playing defense.
Yeah,
Like Tibbs had that rotation, like he knew what he wanted. But now these niggas, shit, Tibbs must have been treating Cat like a
that
bitch in
was
the locker
Tibbs.
room.
That
Cause
was Tibbs' first year with this roster, and they
that's what I'm
just said,
saying.
"Oh no, you can't do it because you lost to a team that went to the finals again.
Mike
You
Brown
lost to
don't
it.
look like the
Get it's the
answer,
same
bro.
team 2 years in a row. I get it. The Pacers are got the Knicks number. I get it. And you look at the rosters, you say the Knicks should have been beating these Pacers teams. I get it. I it's still a team that went to the finals. Like why you
But
don't?
this Cavs team, the Cavs was 1 seed last year. They basically got now that they got Harden, they damn near
I
Harden
feel
and
better
damn
about
sure.
them right now than I did this
Yeah,
time
because
last
the
year going
roster
into the
better,
playoffs.
the roster better this year. So it's
They're
like,
playing better.
I mean, well, Harden the roster is better because he make them weak ass centers better. He make Mobley and
Yeah.
Allen better. So bless you.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I think the East. I still don't. I gotta see it in the playoffs, but I don't think they gonna be. I think they might go Eastern Conference Finals, but you know what? If Harden play the Pistons, I think Cavs and Pistons play Friday, so I'm gonna be tuned. But if Harden see a team like the Pistons or Celtics again, and D Mitch, you know he struggle against them like big ass wing defenders. What
Yeah.
they gonna do? Are they going? Is Harden versus that defense? What's he gonna do?
Yeah. That's
I
why I
just
worry
I
about
just yeah.
If the Cavs have to see the Knicks. I mean, if the Cavs have to see the Pistons, that could be interesting, but I don't think the Pistons have the defensive guard play. I mean, Cade can defend, but
Shit, Asur and
when
Ron
those
Holland and Ron Holland and Asur can defend too.
yeah. Jenkins, I think he loses some minutes in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Probably you need a good help. You need a healthy Ron Holland for sure. You need a
He damn near their second best ball handler though, and that's sad.
that's and he's their second best creator off the dribble. The
That's
Jenkins
what I'm
kid is.
saying. That's
You need
sad.
Tobias to step up. If I'm being honest, that's what's gonna need. The Knicks are gonna need. But I don't. The way that they're playing right now, I mean, there was no debate. Cavs money line last night at all. And you look at that third quarter. What was it? 26-11 in that third quarter. That's how you look coming out of half against a team that
Cat's
you
weak,
are
bro.
gonna maybe need to go through to get to a finals. Nah, Cat's weak. I mean, there's I've used a lot more
It's half
aggressive
hating.
words
I'm half
to
hating, but
describe.
he's weak. It's half hate
He's
because he's not
soft.
weak.
He's
He's just
soft.
soft. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
he's
soft. Cause
very skilled. But like he's got 3 or 4 more threes made than Julius Randle on the season. He ain't even hit 100 threes. You want to be the best shooting big in ever, and you
I know.
not even the
Yesterday
best
when I was
shooting big
watching,
this season.
I didn't know he lead the NBA in offensive fouls when he hooked. I think he hooked Mitchell. He hooked a smaller guard, and they said it. I was like, damn, Cat, what are you
Yeah, that and
doing?
the Chargers because he's got no fucking counter moves. He's not actually
Yeah,
that good when he has to slash to the basket. On the line drives, he's amazing because he's got enough quickness for usually who's guarding him, and he's got that long ass wingspan. And when he's got to like slow down in the half court and he gets into them Euro steps and that bullshit, that's when he starts throwing them shoulders into it. Offensive
yeah,
fouls,
them weak ass baby ass shoulders. Yeah,
looking crazy after the call. I mean, I complain a lot about Cat just because
because he
I had
just
a
so
lot
he,
of
he could be so he could be so cold. Because it's what it is. It's just because he
that
got all that
skill
talent.
set should be giving you 26 points every single night, should be giving you 12 rebounds every single night, and should not be fouling out at the rate that he does.
Yeah,
But
yeah, bro.
he's
Yeah,
not a good enough
facts.
defender either. He's not a good enough defender either. He has his games where he can defend, but he has his moments where he's just can't keep up with his man too. Cavs are at the 4 spot, but they're tied with the Knicks. I see them getting into that 3 spot. And
Can you put it up on
solidifying
here?
it. Yeah, let's get it up on here. I mean, I see I hate to say this, Gliz. I see a world where the Cavs pass up your Celtics.
You think so? I don't think so, gang. I'm sorry.
I mean, don't the Celtics have more road games than home games left on their schedule?
Yeah, we on a 4 game road trip right now, but they 2-0 on the road right now. Off
They are.
the 4 game road trip, they 2-0 already. And Jalen Brown didn't even play
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah, they look
I
good
mean, they
last
could
night.
pass them up. I don't. It just, I don't know,
The
bro.
Suns were up early too in that game.
Yeah, they was up
Celtics came
11
back, battled
at one
back.
point.
Yeah, 11 or 12
Yeah,
points, and then they never gave up the lead again. I
50-11
believe so.
run, cuz 50-11 run at one point.
Yeah, that's a
Crazy.
crazy second half of scoring there. But as we see here, Toronto in that 5 spot, 76ers in that 6 spot, and then you get to the
But
teams that
if you the Cavs, do you want to be the 2 seed and you might get
No,
Philly first. You might get Philly
no,
first. Do you want to see Philly first? If you the
I don't think.
Cavs,
I don't think you want to see Philly first.
because if Philly, just say if Philly fall, Philly in the chat, he said Cavs to the second seed. That's what we just said.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what. Yeah, that's what.
honestly, if you the Celtics, you want Philly first. If you go to 3 and then like if the Celtics take
You
3,
do. Oh, if the Celtics,
yeah,
if you're
if
the
you the
Celtics,
Celtics, you want Philly. Bro, they all beat Philly every year. They don't never lose to them.
yeah, that's true. They never do.
You want
I don't,
Philly
and you don't
first.
know you don't really know what you're getting out of Embiid at this point.
Embiid will probably be the healthiest he'll be in the first round, though. If we're talking like
He
round
should be.
2,
He
yeah, he
should
should be
be.
the healthiest in round 1. But if you the Celtics, you want. If I'm the Celtics, I'd rather see Philly than Orlando week 2. I mean, you
I
want,
don't like that.
yeah.
I don't like that. The Heat's an ugly first round matchup for the Pistons.
You think so?
I mean, it could be an ugly. They could have to go like battle out an ugly series to get a win in that one.
I think the Pistons got a free first round dub. Like they're gonna come out. I just think whoever they see is
I
just
think the
is
Magic
free.
fall. I think the Magic fall. I think the Magic fall to that A seed, and then yes, they whip up on Orlando in like 5 games. If it's the Heat, I think it's a 6 or maybe even 7 game series that the Pistons do win. I think if
Nah.
you're the Celtics, ultimately you shouldn't fear the Pistons, the 76ers. If you do see them, I think it's going to be the Magic the Magic and Heat. I don't think
3 seed. You
I
know
don't
what's
think either
crazy
one
looking
of
at this? You don't want 3 seed is low key like kind of insane. Well, if it finishes like this, if it finishes like this, the
yeah
3rd seed has the worst road. Because if you think
yeah.
if you the third seed, you play Philly first. If you beat Philly, then you play Cavs or Toronto, another tough one, and then you got the one like hypothetically the 1 seed, the 1 or the 2 seed.
3rd seed has a tough road. You know,
The
I
third
mean,
seed got a
I
tough
don't think
road.
the Knicks are good enough. I don't think the Knicks are good enough to keep that 3rd seed though. I
No,
think the
I don't
Cavs
think so.
definitely
I don't
get
think
that
so
3rd seed.
either. But now that I'm
Do
looking
you
at it,
think
you
what's
take
the
out the
odds of the
third.
Celtics losing the games, losing enough games to Celtics should fear. Celtics should fear.
The Celtics should fear. No, no, no. Donovan Celtics killer, bro. Nah, hell no. No, I don't agree because
Celtics
now
should fear Sixers more than Cavs.
if you're looking at it with a Tatum, if we
He's
say
saying that
Tatum
he's saying the
play,
Celtics should fear the Sixers more than the Cavs fear the Sixers.
I,
I
more
kind
than
of
that.
agree with that.
Is he saying the
Yeah, I'm
Celtics
saying
should fear the
like he's saying
Sixers
that
more than the
The
Cavs?
Celtics Sixers series is a closer series than the Cavs Sixers series, is what he's saying. I think if a fully healthy Embiid with no Tatum, yeah,
Yeah,
I
of
think the
course.
Celtics should. I think the Celtics should fear the Sixers more than the Cavs do because of the way
Because
that Jared Allen's playing. But it's
you know what's
what's Evan
the only
Mobley?
reason I don't agree with what Philly's saying is because if you the Celtics, even and when Embiid 2 years ago he said the Celtics always kick our ass, but if you the Cavs, it's like they feeling good. The Sixers, it's like they see the Celtics, it's like they can never get over that hump. So mentally, you already got a mental advantage over them. Game. If you the Celtics, you're not worried about. But if you see the Cavs, you like Donovan Mitchell, he kills them. If you see fucking now you got just all these just Mobley because I mean down low we not that big. You got Queta, and then Vucevic ain't really like you know what I'm saying. So it's like the Cavs can. As a Celtics fan, I'd rather see the Sixers than the Cavs. I'm just being 100.
Yeah, if you're the Celtics, you definitely want to see the Sixers more than the Cavs.
Yeah, like I would rather see, especially first round. Like I mean,
Um, but I think the Sixers pose interesting threats sitting down there like that.
I don't
I
want to
think
see
the
the Knicks
Raptors.
as the Celtics. You know who I don't want to see first is the Knicks because they
Yeah,
just saw the physicality. They just the Boston. I don't think they.
rivalry. Yeah,
I don't
that
think
could
they.
that could get interesting. The comments
That could
don't
be
seem to
probably the
be
chippy one.
presenting themselves on the screen, so we'll try that again in a minute.
Let's go
Outside
to
of
the
that, though,
West though. Fuck
yeah, I
it.
was gonna say I don't see anything too extravagant happening. I think it's funny that the Hornets have knocked the Bulls out of their regular play-in spot. The Raptors being up there in the 76ers not is what's different than normal, right?
Yeah,
Outside of that, nothing else is even really different. We know that the Magic have been a playoff team these last couple of years. They haven't been a play-in team. The Raptors haven't been up this high, but the Bucks being out of the 6 seed
yeah.
is the only
The
real
Pistons and the
difference.
Bucks. The Pistons and
Yeah.
the Bucks really just switched. If we like,
Outside of that, the East is pretty much going not necessarily as expected, but
yeah.
the teams that should be there are there. The West is a little bit different, Philly. The West is getting
The West is
there's I
getting
mean
bumpy.
it's It's doing the same thing it always does. Look at the diff in seeding between the 3rd seed, the 6th seed. It's every year like this. It's every year where it's going to come down to the last 2 games of the season. The Houston Rockets right now are sitting at 35-21. The Los Angeles Lakers are 34-23. Like, 2 losses from each of these teams and 2 wins, and you can go up 3 seed lines. With 2 wins, you can go up 3 seed lines with that 3 through 6 spot. And if the Phoenix Suns start stringing a couple more wins together, they, put a team, when they get up 11, they can go up 20 in a game like that. If you have Booker last night in your home floor with the way you can normally defend, that can be a win in a game like that sometimes.
And Dylan
or even
Brooks,
if you have
Dylan
Dylan
Brooks
Brooks,
too. Like,
even if you get Dylan Brooks back. We've seen, what's their record with Dylan Brooks and without Booker? I think it's above 500.
They still above 500. They still above 500.
So,
the only crazy thing too, I was looking, the Lakers got the Lakers played the Warriors, no Steph next, the Kings, like I think the Suns,
we should be able to string some wins together.
Yeah, like so 3 in a row. So unless Minnesota,
I mean, I don't see us going up to like the 4 seed line, just because I think the Nuggets are I think the Nuggets are trending higher right now, even though they're in the Rockets. In the last 10 games, the Rockets are 6-4. The Nuggets are 4-6.
You think the Nuggets is trending higher
than the Rockets right now with what I've been watching out of the Sengun and that defense?
Bro, but the thing with the Nuggets is though, the bad thing is what I'm saying is like
they can't defend either.
Which is crazy. And then it's like if you keep the Nuggets in a game, like if you just keep it close, I think when them losing to the Warriors, they lost that Warriors game they lost with no Steph, cause that's demoralizing game.
Yeah, that's
bad. Demoralizing. That's bad. Like that's like we gotta talk like, bro. They picked on Jokic. Like that was bad. So I'm like, I don't know, bro. But
here's my thing is that as soon as you get Peyton Watson and Aaron Gordon back, that changes everything defensively. That is your defense. Christian Braun looks a little bit.
He got paid and started chilling.
He got hurt. He got paid, got hurt, and now it's like
just chilling.
You look like you're taking your time getting back to 100%. They have been a little sluggish, but I think that Jokic and Jamal Murray have been upping. I mean, I say that Jokic looked bad in that loss. He's been scoring finally.
In the fourth quarter, though, the Nuggets, like, if you had a close game with them, I'd be starting to peep them. They used to be the team that win they used to be the clutch team. I think they play Boston today. Let's see, but I don't know.
They just can't defend without Gordon. When they get Gordon back and Peyton Watson back, they can lock up because they can start switching stuff. When you can't switch stuff and you have Jamal Murray on the floor, he's like Brunson out there.
You think? I know you said when we had the last episode.
Before Peyton Watson went down, though, they were hooping. They were hooping before Peyton Watson went down.
They was lit. You said you want the Rockets to play the Lakers first round. So you like how the West is right now? Like if the playoffs is to start today, you'd like this?
That's the only. Yeah. Rockets. I don't think they keep it. I think the Nuggets take it. I think Aaron Gordon and Peyton Watson get back here the next week or two.
You think the Lakers? Where do you think they finish? Like where if the West, if you had to like say, give me your 1 through 8, like where do you finish? Like after playing, so give me your 1 through 8.
I think it finishes like this outside of the Rockets and Nuggets.
So exactly like Phoenix 7, Warriors 8.
Yep.
You know what's crazy? I think Clippers get that. I think Clippers get an AC cuz.
Kawhi's been hooping. Clippers are dangerous in a play-in setting just because Kawhi can go crazy.
And Mathurin,
you've got that defender in Chris Dunn.
I like Mathurin.
Like if you can put Chris Dunn, you can and Mathurin, but you can put either one of them on any of those other 3 play-in teams, and you like your defensive matchup on the perimeter. But you need Kawhi to be on his.
Philly said, "Who do I have in the finals as of today?" As of today, because I'm still out the West. I still got Nuggets, and then out the East. Because I'm damn near Celtics. Like because the Tatum shit, like back in January, it's like you don't really believe it. Then they keep getting closer. It's like, bro, he's coming back. After when we got Big View, I was like, oh, they traded for Vucevic over Simmons, so they're like, oh, we don't need shooting, we don't need scoring, because Tatum coming back. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take the C's, bro. I don't think Cavs though. I'll be honest with you. I do not see Cavs. I just don't. I don't see Cavs. This Harden shit be cute. It's every year. Every year we do this Harden shit. It be cute. Like he go to a new team. The team looks good, and everybody when Harden forces his way out, they eat him up. They beat him down, and then the nigga get on a new team. They start hooping, and then they like maybe Harden was right. Blah blah blah, and they start.
And then he goes 3 for 16 in a playoff game, in a closeout playoff game.
Cause I'm not ready.
And they lose in a closeout game because Harden's a bullshitter.
I'm not doing this again.
That's my thing. That's my one fear with the Cavs.
I'm not doing this again, bro. Yeah, Tatum coming back.
I think Tatum's coming back too.
Look, I'm gonna send you the insurance commercial after this, cause like this shit crazy. He's been on the bench all season though. I'll say that he's been on the bench all year.
I don't know. I mean, the Spurs.
You think the Spurs get the 1 seed? Do you think they get the 1 seed? Because I think OKC loses today. No J Dub.
They're on a 3-game win streak. I think they go on a win streak, and they look like, oh my god, the Nugget, the Thunder on a win streak right now without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You think they win without Dub and Shai today versus Pistons? They 7.5 underdogs.
No Dub for certain.
Yeah, no Dub. He's out. Spread 7.5.
He is out. He still is out. I mean, I didn't think they won last night. They shouldn't. The Pistons are not on a back-to-back, and they are.
They gotta lose tonight.
It's that simple. It's that simple. The Pistons have fresh legs.
Bad loss.
On their home floor.
Off a bad loss.
But
not even a bad loss. Just played bad a little bit. Shot bad.
I won't be surprised if OKC keeps it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. OKC getting 1 seed wouldn't surprise me because it's OKC. But if the Spurs, I do think though it's gonna come down. I think it's gonna come down to like the Spurs. Wemby and them is gonna keep pushing. And then, because they 3 games behind, and if they win today, if they lose today, and the Spurs win as 2, and then it's gonna get to that. If you OKC coaching staff, do you rest your players towards the end to lose the 1 seed? Do you really care about them? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's gonna start being a little, unless Wemby get hurt again, like he do. I don't know, bro.
I
don't know what their schedule's like. What's their schedule like?
I think it partially depends. Like, if you see the Lakers somehow drop to that play-in and end up in that 7 spot, you're not worried about the Lakers, but you're not trying to see the Lakers in the first round.
I think we gotta stop saying that though, gang. Because would you rather see? I mean,
you just saw it last year though. You saw teams trying to win and lose on purpose at the end of the season last year.
Of course, the Lakers is 7 seed. They probably get 7. I would rather see the Warriors 8 seed but I don't. What if it's the Clippers? Like I just said, I think it's the Clippers that get 8.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
I don't want to see the Clips.
Thunder shouldn't be scared of anybody except
Thunder. Better not be scared of no Lakers, man.
Yeah, they shouldn't be scared of anybody. They should not be scared of anybody. They shouldn't. I mean, if it's because of rest, cool.
But look at the Spurs' schedule. I'm gonna read off the Spurs' schedule. All right. They on a road. They got 4-game road. They got at Toronto, at Brooklyn, at New York, at Philly, and then Detroit again. And then they got.
Do they lose any of those?
Nigga, yeah, they giving up 1 game. At New York is interesting. Yeah. I don't think they lose. They could lose to Toronto because you know what's crazy? I'm gonna watch Toronto. That's the next game. Wednesday though. Oh, that's today.
We've got to look at the injury stuff too. I mean, the missed game stuff. I think Wemby can't miss a game if he wants awards.
I think he got 2 or 3 more. He can't miss game. Jokic can't miss 1. Jokic is the one who cannot miss 1.
Jokic is the one that can't miss 1. Maybe you're right. I think Wemby's like 3.
Yeah, Wemby's 3.
3 or 6. He can't miss.
The Spurs.
Shai's already getting close.
The Spurs got a little. They got some games.
Here's my thing about the Spurs. I wanted to bring this up to you because I wanted to see how you feel about this. Yes, the Spurs are playing. They're performing a little bit better than projected. Do you see this team in the finals? Can you see them beating a Jokic?
No. If it's Spurs Nuggets Western Conference Finals, I'm gonna take the Nuggets. But if you told me
or Spurs Thunder,
yeah, they could beat the Thunder. On God,
they've swept. They've won 5 of their last 6 against the Thunder, I believe.
McCain on OKC spooky though, bro. That's if they would have had McCain in that Spurs series. On God, it would have switched some shit up.
I feel like the Spurs lose in the conference finals. Or
something. Yeah, I'd say it's like when we had like early episodes. I got them going to the finals next year. I think this year is still like it's like the Celtics that 1 year, you lose.
Let Dylan Harper become that sophomore who can play starter-esque minutes. And you've got one of the best defensive backcourts and offensive backcourts in the league. Fox should be right. You've got the vets.
Be stronger and
Carter Bryant get better offensively. All those little different aspects of that team. Champagny, I mean, he's nice.
He hooper.
You need a little. You need one more shooter though.
It honestly might be
One more
bad. Like
shooter.
going sometimes when you this young, it might be bad going to a finals right now, and then you might never get back. I'd say just next year. I think next year's they.
You look at the Thunder 2 years ago, lost in the second round. That's what they needed. They needed that. That young core needed that after being a really, really good team in the regular season. Nothing else too extravagant. I do think the Lakers stay out of the play-in spot. I don't think they really pass the fifth. I don't think they get up higher than the fifth spot.
Lucas slander.
The Timberwolves.
The Lucas slander. I ain't gonna
The
lie.
Timberwolves are weird.
You're a Lakers fan. I want to just
The
ask you
Lucas
this.
slanders.
I think it's JJ. What do you won't really talk about him, but do you think he a good coach? I don't think he a good coach.
I think he has his moments. I'm biased. I think that he cares more than a handful of the coaches we've had recently. I think he understands the NBA and it's currently what's happening out there with who can do what and why and how teams exploit that more than most coaches do. The rotations, the intangible things of being a coach, the little aspects of the things that you literally have to just learn from being a coach.
Yeah.
He's not learning those things fast
I
enough.
just don't think
The rotations suck.
Marcus Smart should
And I get
start.
it's all personnel. It's all personnel. Like you can only deal with who you've got, and you can only get who your GM gets for you. But at the same time, you've got to be better about figuring out who works with who.
Me and Philly
That's my one
was
issue with him. He
talking
doesn't-
about it. Like Austin Reeves should come off the bench, and Rui should start. Oh, and then Marcus Smart. Like I don't know, because I just don't think. I get why they be trying to start Marcus Smart, but he can't even hit a three, and he keeps shooting. So it's like, bro, he's hurting you, gang. Like he cannot, and it's not like he's defending.
But he'll get hot out of nowhere and hit 3 in a row.
When is he going to though?
Yeah, that's fair.
And I
Doesn't
love
happen
Marcus.
very
I
much. But
love Marcus Smart, gang. I love Marcus Smart, but I'm like, Reeves got to come off the bench though, cause like you need some bench scoring.
I want Reeves off the bench. I just don't see I don't see them doing it. I think they think that he's too good of a creator. He creates for others too well. He gets downhill, creates for others too well, creates mismatches.
Philly said Reeves, Luka, and Bron is one of the worst net ratings in the NBA. I didn't even know that. I can just tell
Yeah,
my eyes
they
this
are.
shit look bad, bro. It's too many niggas who need the
Defensively,
ball.
They're
Too.
one of the worst trios of big names in NBA right now. Like in NBA history, like Curtis mentions here in the chat. Curtis, co-host of the Ticket Punchers, every day on the Big X, where we handicap sport bets all day, every day.
You
Not
think-
all day, but
The Nuggets though, if the West do stay like this, I know Laker fans would be like that 4 and 5. It's like good because you get the two teams who could beat y'all or who will be beating y'all to like one of them take each other out.
yeah, that's ideal. That's why I wouldn't mind it staying like this.
If you're a
Because,
Lakers
at
fan,
the
you
end of
want
the
it
day,
like
we
this.
can't- I have no expectation. It'd be cool to win a first round series. Do I think we can get to a conference finals?
Nah, what you mean it'd be cool to win one round? You have to win one round, nigga. You got Luka and Bron. I don't want to hear none of that.
Bron's out of there.
Now Brian's out. I know, but I'm saying though, if you are the ownership and you made this Luka trade, I mean, of course you.
Oh
you
yeah,
damn
it
near
looks
got him.
terrible. It is a terrible look if you don't win one series.
You cannot.
How
go
many
out first
teams?
round.
But how many teams do you think we can beat in the first round?
I
If it stays like this, if this is the playoff
don't
seeding
think
today,
y'all
how
win
many
at.
teams
I don't
can we
think
beat?
y'all win at all in the first round. I don't think y'all win unless y'all go. Nigga, unless KD get hurt for the Rockets. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ah,
but the
tough being a
Rocket
Lakers
series will
fan
go to
right
7
now.
though. The Rocket series will go to 7 though. Cause Luka's gonna win you.
that's it. Yeah.
Luka gonna win you one dolo. Brian gonna win you
He'll
one.
win you 2 of those.
Yeah, Luka might win you 2, cuz.
By game 2 or game 3, he's gonna figure Amin Thompson out.
Yeah.
Get him jumping, get him biting on them head fakes, get him in foul trouble early. Or it's going to be Reeves exploiting somebody that's guarding him, because if it's not Amin Thompson and you try to play with your defensive lineup, now you've got a bigger lineup that can't shoot as well. Like that's the thing. The Rockets'
thing
best
is,
defensive
though, if
lineups
I'm the
are
Rockets-
bad offense.
If that series is gonna be like, but that's why I don't think y'all win, because that series is gonna come down to coaching, bro. Like I think it's gonna go to 7 regardless, but I'm gonna take Ime Udoka over JJ Redick fucking 10 out of 10 times. Like, cause Ime is going the shit he gon' like what you're saying, how Luka figure a man out. Nigga, if I'm Ime, we attacking Reeves, we attacking Luka. Like Like it should just be. It's gonna be chess, cuz and the nigga should win
I don't think
easily.
you're gonna get enough. I don't think you'll get enough from LeBron in that series being guarded by Kevin Durant to go and make a difference.
Boy,
Sengun should win
if
that
that nigga
matchup
KD,
battle down
yeah,
low.
because dominating is ass.
Hayes and Ayton being your duo going up against Sengun. I say that, and Sengun's been soft. Sengun
Yeah,
the last
you
month
know
and a
what's
half.
crazy? Ayton
I
should.
hate watching him
If
play.
Ayton get back at his bullies,
Ayton should be able to take advantage of a defender like that.
that's what I'm saying.
but
That's who
he won't.
perfect. That's who you perfectly should like. That's who you want to see though. Like if you DeAndre Ayton,
You're gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot 48% on that push shot in that mid range instead.
he's, bruh. I don't
And
even.
it's also like not the pick and roll threat that he's never been that true menace in that pick and roll threat.
And
He's
which is
never
why,
been
and
able
he
to be
said
that
that
lob.
he said that going into the Lakers is what he thought it helped. Like it makes sense for how he played, which I never understood. That why is he lying?
Him and Reeves figured out the pick and pop. Him and Reeves got one of the
Yeah.
best pick and pop game two players in the NBA. And you're not shooting the three, and you're not getting to the line and putting pressure on the rim and putting
I
players in
want to see
foul
that though,
trouble and getting
because
and ones.
I want to see that though for the NBA's sake, because that's good ratings. I want to see Rockets,
Braun versus KD.
yeah, first round, 2 O heads, and then like
Yeah.
you got Luka in there. I don't want to see
If
Nuggets.
Steph, Braun, or KD is in the first round, none of their teams are a finals team. You need to get one of them playing against each other.
Yeah,
I think that's critical. They're going to try to find a way to see if they can get, or if it looks like it's going to be Kawhi instead of Steph, they're going to try to see if they can get one of them in a matchup sometime in that playoff series. You know how they try to tweak and contort games and
Yeah.
figure out if they can do that. Gliz, outside of that, there's nothing else we really haven't addressed. I don't really want to get into the teams outside of the 10 seed. I think the Bucks can make things interesting with the Hornets right there in the East. I think that the Mavericks too low.
So is Giannis done,
Grizzlies
bro?
too
Is
low.
Giannis
Jazz
like
too
done?
low. So
Is Giannis done? Like
should be.
he's done?
I think this is all. This is all a masquerade. He's requesting a trade again in the summer.
Yeah, I know, right? Like it shouldn't just.
I don't know what it is. He didn't get it. They didn't find a deal that was to the Western Conference.
But is that not
the Bucks
tank? Is
wanted,
that not
what
tanking
happened.
though? What's the fuck is his injury? If he just don't play, is he just like? Is that not?
Yeah, like why are you winning last night? Why are you messing up my Heat money line last night?
Like I
Fucking
don't
up my bet
understand.
last night.
Like
Kevin Porter Jr. 17 points in the fourth quarter, 32
he's making
points
himself.
on the
He's
night.
making himself some money. I'm happy for him.
He's trying to make a bag. He deserves it. I hate to say that,
He
but
do,
he
cuz.
does. You know, he's taking a second chance. I think he's figured out literally all his legal issue shit. I think it kind of took the parties involved coming out and having to make statements. And
Niggas like
whatnot,
that.
but
Niggas like
at the end
that.
of the
Even though
day,
he taller, somebody like Rob Dillingham. Like when I watch KPJ, I'm like, cuz just watch, turn on the tape to KPJ and just you gotta become that. Like I mean, I know he's taller. I know he's
not strong enough.
taller and stronger, but it's just like
Rob's got to get in the weight room. He's got to get in the cafeteria. Go get the mashed potatoes. He's too little. And at that, like players built like him are injury prone when they play
Yeah, I
30 plus
know.
minutes a night in the NBA.
I know.
As soon as he starts doing that, you're going to start seeing the rolled ankles coming in. I mean, I shouldn't wish that upon him. It's just we've seen that with all the small, narrow guys. Outside of that, though, nothing else too extravagant. We'll see what happens with the Lakers. The DeJounte Murray does come back last night for the Pelicans. Looked good in that first quarter there for a bit.
Kaminga in Atlanta. I didn't watch the Hawks game, but Kaminga debuted in Atlanta and looked good. But it was versus the Wizards. 25 in his debut. A nigga said I ain't never seen him smile so much. And on God, I've never seen him smile so much like that.
He deserved to get out of there. I think Steve Kerr and him got off to the wrong start, and then it never got fixed out there.
Steve Kerr is a terrorist. I'm gonna say that. For sure. You can book it. Steve Kerr is a terrorist.
We've reached the 40-minute mark, so this is going to wrap us up on the In and Out show. Thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. Shout out to Curtis in the chat, chatting with us here. Shout out to Chuck as well in the chat, chatting with us as well here today. To the people who like the stream on X. We'll be back next week with more NBA talk, NBA news, NBA updates, and just our overall thoughts and reactions on how things are shaping until we get to the playoffs, and then we'll get the more prediction kind of shows out there and keep track of what we think and give our full game predictions for each playoff series as well. So, Gliz, without further ado, this is going to